AEW Dynamite new theme. Pointer Sisters, I'm so excited. Now, this is a complete 180 from the heavy metal.
I do like that. I do like that because it gives the show, it gives the show an upbeat before it starts. I like the song anyway. And if he's willing to pay for it, they're willing to sell it to him. So, and I didn't know they changed it. I didn't know they changed the theme music for it, but I'm all for it. I really like that. And that's a positive spin for AEW. Way to go, Tony.
Do you know?
I'll send you the bill later.
I'm so glad you said that because I first saw it and I was like, what? Because I read it before I saw it and I was like, that's ridiculous. And every single person in whatever social media I was reading was like, oh, this is rubbish. This is we need heavy metal. Do you know what I'm sick of? Is nondescript heavy metal shit.
No crap. That crap really. Anybody. I hate all of WWE's music now. I just hate it because they missed that Jim Johnson, I think. And who's doing their music now?
Oh, for years it used to be CFOs after Jim Johnson, and then now it's just an outfit that I don't know anymore.
Well, Triple H, I'm gonna give you a little hint. Whatever you're paying these people to do your music, if you feel something hit you in the back when you go out the door, that you change because they've overcharged you. Because their music is, I guess, if you play it enough, but you know, like Stone Cold, his music, when it hits, you know exactly what's going to happen. The Undertaker's music, dong, you know exactly, and that's when the lights go down, the people stand up. Actually, Taker's entrance was half his match. And, you know, I mean, Stone Cold could have made it half of his match if he wanted to. But it's a different setup because here you got the Taker with the hat on coming down there and rest in peace and all this. He had a vibe about it. And I will say that's probably Vince McMahon's greatest creation.
I was thinking they could have done Slow Hand. I'm looking
that'd been good.
I'm looking for an easy touch. That'd be the wrong message, wouldn't it? But
it was good.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah, do you know what? Let's talk about music briefly. Is like I loved the like Raw from 1999 or whatever. You know that theme, Thorn in Your Eye, whatever it was. But they just progressively got worse. I think there was a Papa Roach song at some point, and then they're just all so nondescript in so many years.
Well, Jim Johnson, he had the vision about what he think that would go. Yeah. And I don't know if he did it by himself. I don't know. I'm sure that he came up with a lot of good stuff. And okay, anything that he produced for WWE, he has no claim to it, right?
Yes, pretty much. He'll get songwriting credit, but I think WWE own the publishing rights.
Yeah, he was a work for hire. Mm-hmm. That's how the independent contractor thing used to be written. You were a contract worker for hire. That's it.
Let's stick. Collision has now got Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting with Elton John back. Great song.
That's good.
The Pointer Sister song, as I say, I watched it first and I was like, that's weird. And then the second time I listened to it, it was like, this is great. I think they need to redo the video to it so it matches the song better, I think, but it's definitely a step in there. Here's my opinion. Whatever they can do to differentiate themselves from the weird beards and the smelly black t-shirt crowd, the better. Because apparently all they'll be expecting is death metal and guttural vocals that are just annoying and whatever. But I think more mainstream is definitely... That's not more mainstream. I mean, I guess it is, but it's a 43-year-old song. But still, it's more fun. It's definitely better, I think.
I have never liked that heavy metal shit anyway.
No, I don't. It's like the heavy style goes like an Iron Maiden or a Metallica, which is sort of pop heavy metal, and I've got to be in the mood for it. It's too aggressive for me. I don't like it.
They did some pretty decent stuff. but overall, I don't like the heavy metal stuff.
I also want to bring up, I'm so excited. I was thinking, what film do I know that from the best? And there was Vacation, National Lampoon's Vacation, where, if you remember, where Clark Griswold, the entire family's asleep, and then Christy Brinkley drives past in a Ferrari, and that song's playing. And then there's the Nutty Professor. And because I was talking with Chris, the editor of the show, and I was like, where do I know the song from? And he said The Nutty Professor. And I said, is it the bit where he loses weight and then he just goes into the clothes store? And he said, and the gentleman says, oh, what would you like to try on? And he just goes, spandex! And then he just tries on loads of spandex. And there's Bumblebee in one of the Transformers movies, I forget which one, but the one I remember it the best from is Hot Shots Part 2, where he's bagging off with the evil blonde lady in the back of a limo, and the limo driver's like doing everything he can to like film it and look in a mirror, and then he gets out of the car and then runs alongside it and taking photos. Then at the end she does a big backflip onto the bed onto Charlie Sheen, which is Hot Shots Part 2. Is such a great film.
What's the name of this?
You've never seen Hot Shots with Charlie Sheen?
No. Well, I may have. But I may have been.
It's the same people who did Airplane.
I may have been doing something else. I don't know.
They did Airplane, Airplane 2. They did Top Secret. They did both Hot Shots. Mafia, I think they did as well. I can't remember, like Zuckerman Brothers or something. But man, Hot Shots Part 2 is a great film.
I'm gonna make a note of it. I'm gonna watch it.
Do it.